today's Creative Corner from the Idea Store. Back with us, Ruta Robber. Welcome back, Ruta.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all just wrapped up your big jewelry sale. How did it go?
Great. A lot of traffic, a lot of sales. And I just want to take the time to thank everybody who's donated to us, who went shopping the last couple weeks. But just as a reminder, if you didn't get to the sale, not to panic. We have a jewelry counter in the store that's open at any time the store is open. So there's still plenty of things to look at.
And you know, people love jewelry at Christmas time. The holidays are coming. Maybe a gift card to come and do a little shopping. Be a great gift.
Right. Gift cards are on sale right now, and I think you get a little sale bump for buying it. I think it was 20% off.
Yes.
And then if you we partner with our buddies over at Art Coop. So if you show them the receipt, you get a little discount from them as well.
Very good. I love that y'all are teaming up for people to have some savings this season.
Yep.
Okay. So many cool things there at the Idea Store. We're featuring these little films here. What technically are these called?
Photo slides, right.
Okay.
So as we all know, this is what it looks like in its natural state, right? You load it up in your carousel, and then you need a machine, and then the wall or a screen, and then you look through, you know, all the family stuff. Okay, so now that we have phones,
people donate these?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
The carousels and the slides.
Matt Metcalf would be devastated to learn that people are throwing their history out to be donated.
Yeah, it is a little, you know, when you look at these, I mean, clearly it's family vacations and, you know, landscapes and all that sort of thing. But, and again, you know, we're creative reuse, and so when we get these materials, it's like, what do you do with this sort of thing? So I brought a number of examples with me. So the key thing here is these have to have a light source, right?
Ooh,
and I think with the studio lights, it's not going to be as impactful, but you can see here with this example, there's a lampshade. So somebody took a blank shade and then using jump rings attached it all together, and I think most of these they're very purposefully selected. I think they're women and children.
Yes.
For the subject matter.
Those are so cool. So then when you turn the lamp on, you're gonna get
the glow. So each one of these kind of almost looks like a little stained glass window. So you can put them on, you can make valances with them, you can do like window treatments, and then you're gonna get the,
endless.
Right down here I have a little garland that I made, and again, it's most impactful if you have light. So what I did is some of them are, you can like sort them, and you can use the printing on the individual slides to kind of make a pattern for yourself.
Oh, okay.
And then over here, I have little votives.
Cute. There's our light source right there in the middle.
Yeah, of course, you don't want to use like actual candles. Those are battery operated. But you know, you can have a whole tabletop full of these little cubes.
And then here we have some nice little hanging decor.
Right. So these are sun catchers. So the first example, all of the slides are oriented in the portrait position, and they're attached with jump rings with a little chain. Then I did another one where you're just taking the corners, punching holes in the corners, and if you don't have the jump rings, you can always go to Office Supply, and they're attached with paper clips.
Very good.
Right, and then I painted it with just simple acrylic paint.
Yeah.
And you know, you can make as many of them as you want.
Well, look at there. I mean, you can have a whole window full of them.
Right. Yes. Yep.
You know, in the winter, when the birds, you see people like put like foil in their windows so that the birds don't hit the glass. This would be the perfect little solution.
Yeah, you can just make a whole pile of these little.
Very fun. Lots of inspiration there.
Yeah, it's fun, and again, you can orient them any way you want. You can paint them. And I just brought a couple of examples of like how do you connect them. So here we have, of course, you need a hole punch.
Yes.
Or a drill or something to get, to get the holes in there. You can attach them with ribbon. There's yarn, and again, we were talking about the jump rings, the paper clips. So just different ways of attaching to each other.
You all are closed on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
But then it's full-on holiday shopping mode.
Full on, and in fact, we already have started bringing out our Christmas items that we've been stashing since last year. So they're, you know, again, creative reuse. They're not as expensive. There's just some vintage stuff in there. And it's very festive.
I bet it is. Well, it's always a great time to go check out the Idea Store. Let's remind everybody where you're located.
We're located in the Lincoln Square. Just right there on the, I guess would be the south end of the building.
Yes, very good. And for anyone who has never been, it is so organized, it's so clean, it's just aesthetically pleasing to go in and shop. So you will become a little overwhelmed because there's a lot there. All the ideas start flowing.
There is a lot, but so don't be in a hurry when you come in.
Yeah.
And just like take your time, look up, look across the store, and you'll see things that, you know, didn't catch your eye when you came in. So
very good. Like maybe these photo slides here. Thank you so much. A fun little craft to do. If you want to learn more about the Idea Store, maybe their gift card sale and getting in on that 20% off, or you just want to learn more about what they're doing over there, we'll connect you at CILiving.tv.